Repercussions of the horrific bus accident west of Melbourne yesterday are continuing. Parents of the most severely injured children are keeping vigil at the Royal Children's Hospital while investigators pore over the crash scene. Stories are also emerging of the actions of people on the scene who ran to rescue the trapped children before emergency services arrived. Chalmers and Dean Eastway were returning from work, driving behind the truck that hit the bus. Cameron, Dean, welcome to both of you. Cameron, I'll start with you. I understand that you were driving right behind the truck. It must have happened very quickly. What did you see?
Yeah, we just seen the truck driving, and then I didn't hear the bang. I had another car in front of me, and then we just see the bus do pretty much a 180 and flip over on the other side of the road. It just happened really quick.
And Dean, where were you on the road?
I was behind Cam by about 2 cars, I'd say, and I didn't see the bus flip, but the wheels were still spinning by the time I got there.
So Cameron, you ran over to the bus. What did you do first of all?
We just ran at the bus. I was with a few other guys from work, and we had our cars in a row, and we were just running to the bus, and we could just see the wheels in the bottom of the bus, and we ran around to we weren't sure if there was one person in there or there was a heap of people. We just didn't know, so we just went around and we ripped the sunroofs off and then we found all these kids in the bus. It was horrible.
Can you describe what you saw when you ripped the sunroof off?
We just saw the kids just screaming, and there was smoke and dust, and we took out all the kids that we could. I couldn't even tell you how many, probably 30 maybe, and then once we got those out, then we found kids that were stuck, so we jumped in the bus and we were just trying to help them. There was other people there, we were trying to lift seats, and then when we realised that they were stuck under the bus with their arms and that, and we just had to stay with them and keep with them. And
Dean, what sort of state were the children in?
Various sorts of states. That they were obviously terrified, and they were trapped. They were yelling out, "I don't want to be in a bus again. Where's Mum?" All sorts of stuff, and there was all sorts of injuries. It was just terrible.
And Cameron, can you just describe it? We've all seen pictures of the bus on its side. How were you actually able to get the children out? Obviously, children who are panicked, some of them are injured. How did you actually get them out of the bus?
Out through because the bus was on its side, we'd taken the roof vents off, so we took them out through there, and then the ones that were pinned, we couldn't get them out at all. So a few of the boys that we work with were trying to dig, trying to get them out, but just couldn't get them out, unfortunately, so just stayed with them.
What were you able to do, Dean, to reassure them, or at least to calm them down?
We sat there and we asked them their names, because they were pretty conscious, most of them. There was a couple that were sort of going a little bit in and out. Just ask their name and just try and keep them calm by just talking to them, just reassuring them. They're asking when they're going to get out, so we're just reassuring that the emergency services were on their way.
And did you manage to get any of the children's names? Were you able to get them? Were you able to talk to them to find their names?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was with a little girl and a couple of a boy and a girl.
Tell me about the boy and the girl, Cameron.
The little boy was laying on his back with his arm under the bus. And then the little girl that was obviously sitting in the seat next to him, she was laying on top of him with her arm pinned under the bus as well. So I had those two, and then I had another little girl in front with her arm under the bus, and she was sort of face down, and we just kept talking to them and held their hands and just looked after them, just let the services do their work and hopefully get them out, which they did. So,
were you able to see whether any of the children had been wearing seat belts? Could you tell that at all?
Yeah, there was definitely children wearing seat belts.
We cut the seat belts off them.
Yeah.
because they were still pinned up a bit.
Do you know whether some of them were or weren't, or you just can't tell?
Oh, I can't say, because when we took the roof hatches off, the kids were standing up wanting to get out, so I don't know if they had them on or they'd taken them off. I don't know.
And did you see the driver of the bus at any time?
Briefly at the start I did, when I took the man, when we took the covers off with the other guys, and then it was a bit of a blur. I did see him, and he was panicked and he was trying to free the kids, but he looked like he was in a lot of pain himself. So
I understand that you stayed right to the very end after the emergency services had removed the children. Is that right, both of you?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yep.
So you were at the scene after all the children had finally left?
Yeah, we were there with the last, I think, 3 or 4 of the children. And when the SES, they put the airbags under the bus to lift it, and we were with those kids until they were free. And then we walked out through the front, through the windscreen.
They were working around us
Yeah.
in the bus.
And when did it sink in for both of you what you had participated in?
Probably today, the next day, seeing it on the news, hearing what the injuries were, and we could see clearly what a lot of the injuries
I think
were.
because we were in the bus with the we didn't realise how much was going on outside. So it wasn't until we got outside of the bus that we saw all the other services and all the people there helping. So.
And have you been able to speak to any of the families since, or had any update on the children that you helped?
No, only what we've seen on the news. Yeah.
And do either of you two have kids?
Yeah. We've got kids.
Yeah, we both do.
Were you with them last night?
Yeah. Yeah, it was good to get home.
I'll bet. And did they know what you'd done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of you, thank you very much on behalf of all of us for speaking to us and for what you did. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.